back to my channel. So this is my very first fashion related video on YouTube. Well, like fashion building related video on YouTube. I've never made anything before on this channel, but we are today. Ever since I saw Ariana Grande's Macaron dress many years ago, it has lived in my brain rent-free. I have always dreamt of having my own macaron dress since then. I've checked so many retailers and I could never find anything similar. So today I'm going to be making my own dream macaron dress that I am just so excited about. As you can see, it's right here. It is a much more wearable, everyday version of her dress, which I love. And hold on, you just gotta wait for the back. It's got a purple bow. It is so cute. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I put this all together. It's super easy. It's like a very beginner's type tutorial, and this video could not have been made possible without Cricut. So thanks to Cricut, my fashion table dreams have come true. I've created this cute little fashion table where I create original pieces, and so I have my Cricut on top of the sewing table. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, you do want to make your design. So of course we're doing a macaron dress, so I grabbed some macarons actually from one of my merch pieces, and I'm repurposing the macarons and I'm adding this text. Now this text ends up not in the final product due to just complications and stuff, which honestly, when I saw the end of the final product, I preferred it without the words anyway. It made it more original, and I feel like it also made it a brighter colored dress. So I'm here changing the hue of the macarons. That's like the easiest way to do it. And the text, which again I don't end up keeping, and I have 4 different color macarons. And here's a quick puppy break. He just came in to say hello. His name is Chai, and he's a little Pomsky. Is he not the cutest little thing? So what I really love about Cricut is their design application. You can upload your images, you can resize them, edit them. They give you free images to use if you don't have an image in mind already, and it's just super convenient. So what I'm doing is uploading the image, getting it the size that I want, and sending it to my inkjet printer. So what you're going to be doing is using transfer paper to print the image on. Then from there you select the kind of material that you're using. This application makes it super simple to use, so it's honestly foolproof. And then what you want to do is add it on top of a mat. Cricut doesn't really need a mat for the Cricut Maker 3, which is what I have, if you're using their materials. But because I'm using an outsourced material, the transfer paper, I do need to use a mat. So I'm adding the mat in, and from there all you do is press the buttons that are blinking, and it's going to measure it out and also cut it as well. What's really awesome about the Cricut Maker, and specifically the Cricut Maker 3, is how fast it cuts, and it honestly saves you so much time because you don't have to cut by hand. It makes your cuts literally to perfection, which you just can't recreate as a human being. And it's just so easy to use, and you can create so many different projects. You can create vinyls for the wall, or for a water bottle, or like what I'm doing for a dress. There are so many endless options and endless materials you can use on the Cricut Maker that is honestly the biggest game changer thus far. Alright, so it looks like it is all done. So I am taking the image now and using a Cricut pick to lift up the image off the back. And this is what we're going to be pressing onto the dress. So next I'm going to be using the Cricut heat press. This is so awesome because you have different heat settings, you have timer settings, and you have safety settings, so that way you don't accidentally leave it on. So what I'm doing is taking this plain dress that I got online. It's just a regular cheap basic dress. I couldn't really sew the dress together, so this is kind of like a shortcut, and I'm placing the macaron wherever. Honestly, I just started off on the top. So next you want to do is grab some like baking paper and then start your Cricut heat press. I'm just going to put it up to 375 degrees because that's what the paper needs for it to transfer properly. And what you do is you just wait for the Cricut button to turn green and you're ready to go. So I'm just gonna apply that on and slightly wiggle it around. You don't have to wiggle it, but I wanna make sure that the image lays as flat as possible and all the corners are stuck down. So it should be good by now. It honestly takes no time. You just put it right back on its tray and you let this cool off and you move on. So we're gonna go ahead and print another image. We're gonna print the yellow macaron, and I'm just gonna let the Cricut Maker 3 do its thing. So I decided to place the bigger macarons on the bottom portion of the dress, kind of as if the sizes are gradiently moving from smaller to larger on the dress. I just think it looks nicer and more flattering. And again, I'm going to do the same protocol by adding the Cricut heat press on top to set the image into the dress. Alright, so we're going to move to the purple macaron and we're going to do the exact same thing once again. Now, by the time that I got down to the green macaron, it hit me. I noticed I was wasting so much of the transfer paper, and I was like, oh man, I'm wasting so much material. I wish there was a way for me to do more than one design on one piece of paper, and I realized Cricut's design app offers that. So I completely did not realize that until halfway through the project, which you can see here. I am now doing exactly that. So I really recommend, if you're doing a print, to just do it all on one sheet of paper, and it's really easy. You just upload it, and this is how it came out. This project literally took half the time if it wasn't for Cricut. So once again, thank you, Cricut. I think it came out wonderful. And I decided to add this add-on bow. It's like a clip-on bow for dresses. And it honestly made this look. I'm so obsessed with the dress. I'm literally gonna be wearing it everywhere. I just can't wait to put it on. And I think it's literally my favorite dress for the rest of the year until I make another one that's better. But I feel like the bow really made it perfect. So we did it, guys. We turned a basic plain white dress into a custom macaron dream, and I could not be more proud for my first project. I think it came out wonderful, and I am so in love with it. This is literally my dream dress. Also, did I mention it has pockets? Yeah, definitely my dream dress. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this video could not have been made possible without Cricut, so thank you, Cricut. I'm so excited to continue using it and creating more awesome custom outfits for myself with it. If you guys want to see more customizing or building based videos, subscribe. I come out with a lot of vintage and princess content, so make sure you subscribe and like this video so I can see you in my next one.